welcome to the next Liverpool update. This is for the season 2031-32. I'm not even going to bother numbering them anymore because I have completely lost track, and yeah, it's all weird. Anyway, this is another season review. So now these aren't going to last too long, as I mentioned in the last video, but because I'm just gliding through the series again, I'm pretty much forced to do updates. So you'll have to bear with me on that one. But I'm sure you want to. You like them in your small packages. I'm hoping, and that you can just enjoy these. Whilst as I say, we'll be going back to live commentaries, but I just want to progress as far as I can with this save, and I hope you guys can understand that. I don't want to just mime along, just doing one season in like every 3 months. And it's like if I did that, I would not get very far. Like if I just did. Season 1 live, 2 live, 3 live, but I wouldn't be finished till February, But if I played it out and did updates, I'd be like here, a lot quicker. Because obviously I took a hiatus from this series quite a while ago. Anyway, on to this series, or this season rather. And as you can see, it's Manchester City yet again. They have won the title. Not another one for me, unfortunately, which is a little bit disappointing. As you can see. 2 occasions. Phil Knight once again being top scorer with a very, very good tally of 45 goals. Usually if you get over 30 goals, that's pretty damn impressive. 40 goals is just ridiculous. Well, let's have a look at the league anyway. It's another second place finish for us. Just about pipped there by Manchester City. 1 game was in it. Arsenal not too far behind there. Tottenham falling away slightly. And I think for the first time since the whole, I want to say Big Six thing has sort of come to pass, which also I'll guide you through the history again in a moment, like just so we can have a little refresher. But I think it may very well be for the first time since the sort of inception of the Big Six about 10 years ago. So someone has broken through, and it is West Brom. Believe it or not, West Brom, they are really good actually, which is kind of annoying because I don't like them. Not in real life, I've got no problem with them in real life, but on this they're a pain in the fucking arse because some of their players are really well, I swear I found Ryan Bergen, of course, and he's come to be a very good player. But Chelsea 5th there, somehow they managed to have the top scorer yet still finish 5th. One man team. So Man United in 7th, Wolves really doing well in 8th, considering how poor they were in real life this just gone season. Wigan, Southampton, Sunderland, Newcastle, Birmingham, Leicester, you can read. Brighton, Norwich, and Bolton being relegated. Now, as I said, I just want to just take you through back to these previous seasons. Now, so the inception of the Big Six. Let's just try and find it. Yeah. Okay, so this was the last time someone broke through the Big Six, I believe, and it was Everton. This was the season, I think, before Tottenham got taken over by Iranian oil-rich Arabs. Of course, the Arabs are Iranian. Yeah, and it was Everton who broke through there, just finishing a point behind Arsenal, which is pretty good. So they got Europa League, but as I say, since 2019-20, it has been a monopoly in the top 6. It has been Liverpool, City, Tottenham, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Arsenal, pretty much all the way. Now, I just want to point out, a lot of people get quite confused by this. I'm referring to the game, not real life. A lot of people couldn't understand that. I'm actually referring to this game. I will discreetly say if I'm referring to real life. I will refer to real life as and say that as in real life. When I'm talking about something else, it'll be in the game. I realise a lot of people get confused by that, but yeah. So I just wanted to point that out. So obviously, we had this. This is so annoying. 99 points. Still can't believe that happened. As you can see again, apart from us, obviously we moved down a little bit, as you'll see later on. But this was a period where, of course, we just dominated, and I had, this was when people like Goetz, Fredinho, Ferretti, who else? I can't even remember the team, but them 3 in particular were just at the top of their game, and they were just destroying teams single-handedly. Just 3 players, didn't even need the others. And as you can see again, it's just constantly the same. Look at the gap there, and you can see 73. Is that Man United? Yeah, 73, 59. Quite a big jump there to 7th place. Again, as you can see, top 6 all the same teams. Yet again, top 6 all the same teams. Bit of a jump again, 12 points to 7th place. But as you can see, all the teams are just sort of shuffling around. It's a different team every year. Tottenham 4th this year. Last season they were 2nd. We're still top going. I think this was at the time when we were about to Yeah, there you go. Arsenal finally beat us eventually, but as you can see, it's still the top six. But again, still a gap between sixth and seventh this time. Manchester United, City falling down, Tottenham again, but Arsenal doing well this time. Then we got it back. Southampton 20 points behind sixth place this time. Manchester United, Arsenal slipping. So as you can see, these top six all have a chance of winning the title. It really does. Look at that. I mean, look how close Tottenham and Chelsea got. I mean, they finished fifth last season, but now the third. Move on to the next year. Still the same top six. Oh, hang on. No, it's not. That's because I haven't clicked it. Still the same top six. Slightly closer this time. 65-72. That's 8 points. Not too bad. Huddersfield up there this time. But again, it is still all the same. Chelsea, Arsenal, United, City, Tottenham. See, yet again, Tottenham winning the league this time. West Brom 15 points behind. Wigan finishing 7th. That's, God almighty, that's 22 points behind. City, that is. All finishing within 12 points of each other there, the top six. Of course, this was probably my worst season. Weirdly, even though we scored over 100 goals, we still finished third. And then again there, as you can see, top six yet again. Sunderland, this time finishing 18 points behind City in 6th place. And that was last season, the live commentary season, where City got the 100 points. Still the same top six. And finally, there you go. Manchester United demoted finally out of the top six to West Bromwich Albion. Do I think that this means we're going to see maybe a revolution or something? No, of course not. They'll come back, Man United. They will come back. They've been really poor. I just want to show you some of their managers. I will make a thing about this. They've, let's see. Yeah, they've literally just signed this guy, Luke Daniels. They've really. I don't know about these players. I mean, Hugh Stevens was decent when he was there for 3 years. He retired. Then Laudrup did a decent. He was actually quite good, Laudrup. And then he got sacked for some reason. Laurent Blanc weren't that good. I don't even know. And then I think we're pretty much getting into the regens at this point here. He's now the manager of Italy. He did alright, to be fair to him, this guy. Gossage, not the best in the world, Sahibian. And finally we have this guy, Luke Daniels, who I believe... he's like one of them up-and-coming managers, sort of Brendan Rodgers type thing. He, as you can see, he was the one that took West Brom ahead of Manchester United. So, I mean, he is the prime reason why West Brom have been so good over the last few years. But anyway, that's just a little overview for the Premier League there. Although I should point out that he is not a regen, he is a real player. He did play for West Brom, but apparently has not made a league appearance. So I think he's in Scotland, Motherwell. I think that's right. Anyway, moving on to the fixtures. Let's scroll up here. So where were we? Okay, so if we just scroll down here, I told you about the World Club Championship, the one I really just couldn't care less about. So we had to say, we didn't do that well in the league. I mean, okay, we had some good results. I mean, West Brom, bit of revenge is again for West Brom. West Brom, excuse me. So that was good. We then played Besiktas in the Champions League. This is the first knockout round. Went to Turkey, not too bad. Fredinho getting in the goals once again. I'll show you how he ended up in a bit. We then played Chelsea, a bizarre game at home here. Finished, as you see, it was 3-3, and it was just up and down. Chelsea are just so annoying. Like, they're inconsistently good. So it pisses me off about them. We then got destroyed by Tottenham, but this brings me to a fair point here that it was away. I think I might have even. Let me just see what happened here. I can't even remember. They all had bad games, as you can see. No one really got into it, but I think at this point we were a bit. I think we had a few injuries, and obviously Shimpy going off wasn't getting injured there wasn't particularly good either. But overall, this was a terrible game. Jerry Moore typically coming back to hurt me there, but no, we just got back. We just got beaten in this game. There's nothing we could do. We just lost. Simple as that. And I think as well, I was focusing then on the Champions League. To be honest, I put a lot more focus on the Champions League. And at this point I knew the league was going, so we ended up having to focus on the Champions League, and things nearly got a lot worse, to be honest, because it was 3-0, and then they got one back, so I was like, okay, this isn't too bad, but then thankfully, we finished off, but they sort of kept creeping back in this game, but no, hopefully, I was thinking hopefully we should finish this off, and we did, so it was 5-2, and they were never really in much danger, but they always we'd always get one back. But then we played Chelsea at home, which was a bit weird, and we did win 3-1. I was a bit that scoreline is a bit it's a bit different looking to the actual game because they were. I mean, okay, we had more shots and a lot more shots than them, but they still turned up and gave a decent performance. As you can see, Phil Knight. Well, they led at half time actually. Yeah, look at that. I just noticed. They led at half time 1-0, and that's where it gave him a real kick up the arse. Fredinho really is one of those players who really responds to kicks up the arse at half time. He will. Not necessarily aggressively. I don't usually be aggressive with players like him, but you give him a kick up the arse. You say to them, "Come on, where are you? What are you doing? Where's your spine?" He is one of the prime examples of being really seriously good at that. And then we lost, unfortunately, to Chelsea. With Junior Shimpi scoring an scoring an own goal. So I'm not there. As you can see, we played Chelsea 3 times there in the space of like a month. So real. 3-0 against Huddersfield here. This was again, as you can see, Guy and Forbes. It's still the same really. We then played Champions League quarter-final against Bayern Munich and went to Germany and won. Shug, ironically, getting the headed goal. I think he did he play for Bayern? I don't think he did. No, that's right. He's becoming an absolute beast, Jürgen Shug. I tell you, absolute beast. And then we lost to Leicester. This again. This was the point where I had just completely lost the league again. I was like, maybe we should focus on the Champions League again. But this one, Leicester just. I think similar to Tottenham, they were just more up for it. I mean, Champolliver was terrible here. Barnes was also terrible. Got a bit of a fine for that. As a lot of them got. Fredinho was okay, and as you can see, I've played Brown. I think this was like the time where I was like, okay, this guy needs to go. He is not good. Labars wasn't that impressive either. Novello really wasn't trying. So, yeah, they were just up for it more, to be honest. And for whatever reason, the players didn't seem particularly interested, and they just blew us out the water, Leicester, to be honest. And then I wanted a response from them, and this happened. 6-0 or 8-1 in aggregate. This is very similar to what happened many years ago in the grand scheme of things. When I think it was a semi-final against Bayern. Quite a tense game, first leg. We then took them home and battered them. And the same thing happened here. And obviously, Ruben Gonzalez got sent off. He is for those who don't know, I think I may have mentioned, he is one of the best players in the world. As you can see, 29 million. Them stats are absolutely off the charts. And yeah, he is very good. So obviously, him getting sent off destroyed any chance they had, and we really absolutely ravaged them. Oops, daisy. We then beat Blackburn 5-2. Suarez and Fredinho. As you can see, Fredinho just finishing monstrously brilliant. And then we played Inter 1-0. We won 1-0. I didn't think it was going to be enough. Fredinho getting a goal, although they did not look particularly impressive, it had to be said, with their performance. But Fredinho put us 1-0 up. And I'm thinking maybe we can win the Champions League yet again, but unfortunately not. We went to the San Siro and we were just outclassed. So I think this was the season where I was like, okay, I think I do need to have a bit of a shuffle, a bit of a change around. And although we had a great end to the season, as you can see, we beat everyone here. It just wasn't enough in the end. I was thinking about doing a live commentary. As you can see, we beat Newcastle 3-0. We had it all to do. Jim Murphy getting on the goal scores there. Fredinho 2 goals at Eastlands, or Manchester Stadium I think it's called. Absolutely battered United. I don't know how that happened. I think, again, because they really were slipping and all their faith had just gone. And it was also, this was like a 3-way to win the title. That's right, I remember it now because I'm a bit ahead, or way ahead of you guys. I'm like 5 years ahead at this point. Basically what happened was, there was, as you can see, if you look at the league, we were third, I think, at this point. Yeah. And we had to play Arsenal. If we beat Arsenal and City, obviously it didn't happen, but if City drew or lost, we would have won. So, it was all there, but City won, I think, 1-4-0. So, and there's the new season games. So, if we look at the player stats here, a magnificent return to form for Fredinho. He is now closing in, I guess. I think he's got, how many goals has he scored? Let's see. He's closing in pretty much on, let's see, where is he? Yeah, 200 goals. That's right. I think he's like, I want to say about 60 goals possibly away from Ian Rush, 50, 60 goals away from Ian Rush's record, and I am that sad and that nerdy enough to have checked. He's 35 now, so I don't know how long he's going to be playing, but yeah, bit of a shame really. Anyway, looking at my film as I say there, he's just amazing. So that was that. This is the squad. So let's have a look at the goals as well. Pretty good season again for Luis Suarez. 15 goals. He's really coming good now. 22 million considering I bought him for like 3 million. I mean, he's done magnificently well there. Good season again for Sadler, not bad. Bergen coming good. Lopez really starting to edge his game up now. He's become a really, really good player. As you can see, 3 stars current ability, has the ability for 4 stars. Really, really excited about that. Not to mention his free kick taking. Who else? Castillo, a little bit unsure of. May get rid of him. Not sure yet. I don't know. He just doesn't. He's another inconsistent player. I may, if I do sell him, I will tell you why. But going over the transfers, as you can see here, now these are some things that have already taken place. Just so obviously, just give you an idea. One player I've already bought in here is Mario Vasov. He's a left back. He has, I believe, he had it's changed now, but when the scouts recommended him as 4-star potential, so I bought him in. Also another winger here called Vincenzo Spadaro. He looked quite good, and 3.5 stars. He's only young. And finally here, as you can see, this is the one that really surprising. Now, you saw before Junior Shimpey scoring an own goal to give Chelsea the win. I actually have ended up selling him for £40 million. I don't know. He said he wanted a new challenge. You know, that's another one. I'm probably going to bring that up in Let's Talk FM13 if I haven't already. Where he says, "Oh, I want a new challenge," and I think that happens too often personally, but whatever. That's not the time and place to talk about it. And yeah, he basically wants a new challenge. Chelsea were interested in him. I said 40 million, and they happily obliged. And I've spent a little bit of that on replacing him with this guy here, Mario Vasov. He's Swedish, name like Mario, brilliant. And another player who I'm also going to be selling is Renato Novello. Now, that's going to be for £18 million. That's an initial fee. Unfortunately, I could not, I think that's like 5 million and then 18 million or something over the period of 48 months. I hate all that, but I'm just trying my hand now with different players. So I'm just going to report back in February and see who I've bought. But Novello, he's been moaning at me now for quite a while. I'd say at least for the last 3 seasons that he wants to leave, and I've managed to hold on to him, but now I'm just getting... his performances have been going down slightly. He's a good player, but I thought I'll cash in on him now while I still can, and replace him, with someone else, because I can get a younger player in. I mean, okay, he's only... the lad's only 26, I don't need a younger player, but as you can see, no one wanted them to pay, or no one wanted to pay extortionately high price for him. I did initially. Well, Arsenal did, but I didn't want to sell him to Arsenal. Arsenal were willing to pay £30 million for him, but I did not want to sell him to Arsenal because I'm getting sick of selling my own players to Premier League teams. And Shimpey was probably going to be the last one. Possibly, I'm probably going to regret saying that. It's not going to happen. But as you can see, likes of Moore, likes of Perez Says, all have been sold to Tottenham. And other players as well. So I thought, well, the least I can do is send them back to Italy. Chances are we're not going to play them, or have to play against them. So yeah, and Milan offered 18 million. I was like, that'll do. Just take him. 18 million pounds. I bought him for like, how much did I buy him for actually? He's been here for ages. Yeah, it's in 2020. Bought him for 8 million. Made £10 million profit on him. Not bad. So yeah, he wants to leave. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to bite your tongue and move on. So yeah, there you go. Another, I suppose, disappointing season, a trophyless season. And we'll have to see. Now, Idris Matei is another one who is wanting to go, I believe. Looking forward to moving clubs. Hold on. Yep, joining Real Madrid. Hang on. 24 million. He's another one who's going. He'll also be moving to Real Madrid. £24 million. I ended up offering him because he was, again, that's £9 million profit. I don't know. I just he was kind of inconsistent again. He lost his way, Matei, and I was like, I just want to replace him now because my midfield's also getting quite congested. Anyway, I'll probably be explaining these more in the next video. Once they have all moved, I've used the money and so on, we'll see. So, yeah, thanks for watching, lads. Hope you enjoyed, and I will be back with the next update in February. So, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.